I will do a tutorial on Wallpaper engine because I have animated many wallpapers and some of them got pretty popular. So there is many people that asks me to do a tutorial to know how I do my animations. So first of all, I am gonna say that you have to get the approval of the artist to use their works. Even though you don't make money on it, some artists don't want you to use their artworks without credits. So I contacted mine by DM on AllStation, and he said yes. I will show you the my process of picking. It's a good idea because I can show you how I do on Photoshop. So we will pick one that I never animated. This one is cool, I think, but the katana is cut off, so I can draw it back. This one's cool too, but I don't know what I can animate on this one. This one I don't know. I don't think I already animated it. So maybe this one, because we can do a glowing effect on this one. Maybe make those parts smooth, the wings. This one I did. This one, yeah. This one, yeah. This one, yeah. This one, no. But those one are kind of old, and the background is not. I prefer the darker background. This one is cool, I think. Yeah, this one is very graphic, so I don't know. Maybe make those parts move, or I don't know. Maybe I can do this. I think I will do this one because there is a flame, so I can show you my techniques to animate flames. There is the floating orbs. So what I do is right click, save image as. I go to my folder, wallpaper engine, make a new file. I name it. Okay, open, save. So I will close this one. I will save this one for later. So I say new. I have already a preset to wallpaper size. So it's this one. Great. Okay. So then I open my picture. I import it. I center it. Hit enter. And that is pretty easy because we just have to zoom in, select parts of the background and paste it like a patchwork. Then I click export, export as, export all in PNG. Okay, this one is finished. So we can open a new wallpaper. But yeah. Okay, this one open. So we got this thing with your wallpaper on the side. Yeah, my software is in French, but it's basically the same places for every language. So here are the presets. You can import like many things. I use only a few of them, like the amber ones. This part is the effect that you will apply. Some of it as random, and try to see what they does. My secret technique to animate fire. So what we will do is use a combination of two animations. So there is water waves and water rip. I applied it on the zone where there is flames, and it make the fire look realistic. When I don't remember the presets of the animation, I go back to files, open, and I open one where there is fire. Open this one. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of the same. Okay, so there is my 3 animation I did on this. There is the impulse pulse one. Yeah, it's a combination of 3 effects: pulse to make the fire pulsate, water ripple, and water waves. So I will do a screenshot. I click add. I click water waves. Okay, so the first thing it does is apply water waves on all the file. So we have the opacity mask here. I click paint and I click show the mask. Everything is black, and where there is black, the effect is not applied. But here I have my cursor and I can reduce the size of it, so like 15. When I began, I used my mouse, and for things like that there is no need of graphic tablet, so when I can not use it, I won't use it. So I paint where I want. So right now it doesn't look anything like fire, but it's normal because I haven't applied the presets. I click like roughly on the places where I want my effect to be applied. So here, so here I can apply my effects. Okay, so there it's looking more like a fire. So I will enlarge the places. So because there is a black background, we can like draw around. So yeah, right now it's looking like a dancing flame. So now I will add the water ripple. So it's on all the image, but it's normal. Opacity mask. Show the mask. What I can do is I will show you the trick. So right here I have my mask. I can click export. I go to my file. I name it Opa mask water. I click save. So now I have my opacity mask exported. I can go to here and import this one, open. So the mask will apply at the exact same spot as the water waves. So now I can use the presets of the other wallpapers. I'm not happy with the result, but it looks like a fire. So what I do is apply the basics aspects that I used and then tweak the settings. So this is the strength of the ripple. So I lower it. Yeah, this one is cool. It moves like from side to side with the wind action. So last one, it have to pulsate like a real fire, the light. I will add pulsation. So it applies on all the image, all the brighter spots will flash. And it's not a good idea because I draw like an idiot. There is like spots around that are illuminated and I don't want that, so I click no. I click paint and I will paint by hand all the spots. The problem with when they move, the software is warping the image. So when the picture is moving, the animation of pulsation isn't. So sometimes it is pulsating on a place where there is just nothing to pulsate. So I will just put something kind of in the middle to pulsate sometimes. Just like this, it don't look like a fire, but it's near. This parameter is very important because the fire is not the wood burning will not show light always at the same brightness because like the wood is burning at different speeds. So yeah, this add noise so that the light is flickering a little. It makes the animation more realistic. So this one 0.02. It will make the speed of the noise slower. Impulse phase 0, power 1, impulse 3. So I will change the high color. The light is at its max impulsion. It won't be so bright. Okay, so the fire is done. Now I will animate these orbs like here and here. Add an impulse pulsating effect on it. I will try to put the pulsating effect on the eyes too. I usually do that, so on the body paint and everything. I forgot to scale this wallpaper when I did it, but when you process pictures through Photoshop or any editing software, there is like artifact that creates on the picture, and sometimes what you want to do is put it tessellation software like Waifu2X, because it scales the image, it doubles the pixels, and it makes the image more crispy, so that you don't see the pixels when you zoom. So it blurs out the edges, it smoothes the edges, and it's better. So yeah, I will add those rocks an animation to make them fly. So go back to my files. This one, my favorite one, and I will take like water waves. This one. So this mask is for this lamp. I will take the settings. I will add a new one. To animate like flying object, you want to use the water wave effect and lower the settings so that it is not warping like the flame, like a wave. It's just moving from side to side. Water waves, okay, mask. So I will mask out. So that it's just moving from side to side. The strength is too high, but we will change that. Speed 1.25. I like when the things are moving slower. And intensity 0.1. So this is too much for me. Okay. So we'll have to paint. This one is tricky, I think. So I paint in here. I paint the maximum warping so that the rocks don't enter in conflict with the edges of the painting. But there is cool. This is cool too. This one here. This one. We have to optimize the animations. Oh, okay, so I messed up here. This is great. I will erase there. So there I can use my graphic tablet. It's better, but I will continue to use like the old-fashioned way. My mouse. So this is good for me. The things are moving in a kind of odd way, but some people appreciate it. So we can change the direction so that they move up, they move from the side. Add a little bit of this to see what it does. Okay, it will warp a little bit the stone. So what am I gonna do is lower it so that I still have like the rocks are. So this one is coming back first. Like when this one is coming back, the other one is not coming back like right after. It makes like a slithering effect. So yeah, like this is cool, I think. Okay, I'm satisfied with it. So I will take it, name it rocks movement. Okay, add impulse I will do the impulse of the orbs now. I don't have to go exactly on the edges. The impulse effect is done. I will put it on. I will have to be very precise, and the minimal size is 1, so it's pretty small. But you see the size of the cursor, but when I hit, it's bigger than the actual size. So what I usually do is open Photoshop. I open Photoshop, I click open, Father of Tears. I click to add a new layer, paint it black, switch back to pencil to brush, lower the opacity. So we can lower the opacity at 0 or like more near it, but it's up to your preference. So I will work with that, lower the size, 2 pixels should be enough. So I paint in white all the zones I want to add the pulse effect on. Now if I go to the opacity maximum, I will zoom out once. Okay, we can see the mask. Okay, so I forgot this part. Okay, so when you're done, actually I forgot something. I want to animate those cribblings too. You can like go out of the borders of the scribblings. It don't matter. If you go around 50%, I think it's cool because you can see where you are drawing, and if you are doing like complete garbage. You go roughly on the lines. I still need my mouse because I'm not totally used to the graphic tablet. I'm gonna put links in the YouTube bio if you want to buy this tablet or anything that I use. Don't forget to put back the opacity to 100% because if you don't, the drawing will be like faded. So you do right click, export quickly as PNG. So I will import this one. So we can see this one on the screen. The black is more dark here. I don't know what kind of black I used on my Photoshop. Okay, so this is cool. The impulse like this is like kinda cool. I think I don't have to change anything. So now I will animate the last part, the floating orbs. We can add audio responsive so that when you play an audio in the background, when you don't play any audio, the lower taint will be like white, like not lit, and when there is basses, I think it's responsive to the basses. Those things will light up, and as you see, there is left, right, and center. So center is that when there is sound either way from left or right, it will light up. But you can do like this orb light up when there is sound from left, and the other when there is sound from right. It can be cool things. I add one. Water waves. I will go to rock movement and copy the settings. kind of tricky. It's up to your preference and what you think that the users will like. Because when I see this, I'm not satisfied, but I can't do anything much, and some people doesn't mind at all. So there is the same problem here, but it will conflict with this one, I think. If I put the exact same parameters at the rocks, there is no point in doing the two different animation. I can put the same one, so I have to change a little bit, like up the intensity. Yeah, no, it's not a good idea. I will lower it down. So I will go like this. The orbs will move up and down. I will call it done, I think. So what I can do is animate those stripes, and this one I can, but my opinion is too near the arms, so it will warp the arms, and I don't want it. So I will animate those stripes. So waves. So what I have to do on this is find a way to make it move like this in this side. As we see, the direction is pointing up, so it will move like this. If I put this, it will move up and down, and if I put the scale up, it will move like regular fabric. So that's exactly what I want. Maybe up the speed, the intensity. Okay, the intensity is too much. Okay, like this is cool. It's maybe too much for me, but lower the speed maybe. Okay, like this is cool. I can maybe try to use the same paint for this one instead of doing two separate ones, because they are kind of they are in the same direction. Yeah, that's cool. I will like put near. Okay, I did what I wanted, so I'm more satisfied by this one, because I think animating like fabric is really cool. It adds something to the. So this fabric is not pointing in the same direction, so the animation won't be as natural, but I think it's okay. So we got the flame moving, we got the fabric moving, the kind of cape, or I don't know, the orbs moving and glowing, the text moving, the eyes and the tears moving. I think we can call it done. So what you do now is click OK. You don't have to, but it's better. And you say you click to workshop, share this wallpaper. So the name is OK. The genre we'll call it sci-fi. Visibility public, age everyone. So we'll take screenshots. So I go like this, I go like this. Yeah, this one is good. Enter. So this will be my thumbnail. Can hit publish. So if we open the workshop, it will show like this. So we will rate it. You can rate it. You can add to favorite. You can add to a collection. Oh, I forgot to do that. So I will add to the collection Oblivious. I will go to my workshop. This one I have to add to the collection. it's all the wallpaper from this artist. I do in a big file. That was all I can see and I can say to the animation. So thank you for following this tutorial, and bye.